from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is.
Good morning and welcome back to the GDFL Netball Show. Joining us as our special guest today, we have Lisa Baker from Inverleigh Netball Club. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yep.
Going to have a bit of a chat to you about what's going out in Inverleigh and out at the Hawks there. A few changes from last year, I guess, and you should be happy where you're at the moment, sitting third on the ladder by percentage.
Yep, really happy where we are at the moment.
Absolutely. Few new recruits, and I guess the biggest ones are the Red West girls that have come down. There are 3 new girls?
No, there's 4.
Yep. 4. So, who got them? Where's the connection?
The connection's probably with Mandy Lima. Yep. She tried to get the girls a couple of years ago, but they were still quite happy. Committed at Red West. Yep. And they rang Mandy this year, and we're looking at change. So they come and done a few pre-seasons with us, and then made the change.
Nice.
Did the girls know anyone besides Mandy at the club?
No one at all.
And was it the 4 of us come together, we want to come in the same team, or was it come and see?
No, it was just come and see where they fitted into the team, and then we went from there.
Yep. And so how are they fitting in with the team? Obviously you've still got a few of your players from last season and whatever. Have they slotted in well, or frictions, or
No, they've slotted in really well. No, the girls are really easy to get along with. They're really hard workers, work hard on the training track, and
And have you noticed that they've been able to bring anything to the team? Obviously GFL's a completely different league and things like that. Have they brought anything other than their experience and obviously?
Brought experience, brought leadership.
Yep.
Is what I was really looking for on the court. And also, as I just touched on, their work ethic at training.
Yes.
They've really stepped it up with our girls, and really showed the way.
And probably made some of those girls who have been there for a little while, but they have to work hard for their positions to keep them.
Yep. Well, we've never had that depth before. And this year we have, and the girls do have to work harder for their positions.
And who's the captain this year?
Michelle Berrigan, I brought on board. She's one of the new recruits. She just the type of girl that you could, she just exudes that you could get along with and go to her if there was problems, if the girls felt like they couldn't come to me. And just on the court, the way that she shows her leadership and the way that she plays.
So well deserved.
Definitely well deserved.
Absolutely. As a team, I guess you're sitting third on the ladder at the moment. We've still got just over half a season left. What's your aim as a team?
Aim at the moment is just to make top 5, and we'll go from there. If we can get into the top 5, we'll be very happy.
Do you think you can beat any of those top teams? So I'm talking Hill, Werribee, East Geelong. They've all had the really, really close games.
I've seen East Geelong play a couple of times, and I do think that we match up really well against them. I think that could go either way. I hadn't saw Bellpost Hill this year, but looking at the results, I won't know until I come. Hoping that we can match it. We've got a bit of height now down defence, which we've never had before to match up on Kim Martin.
In Kath Mellon, you're talking about?
In Kath Mellon. So hopefully.
And you haven't come up against East or us. Have you come up against Werribee yet?
We come up against Werribee, and
how did you go?
No, they literally in the first quarter killed us. If you can't stay with them in the first quarter, then they just knock your confidence right round.
So you'll have East and East and Bellpost coming up.
So we'll know where we are in the next 2 weeks.
So do you only play them once in the season?
We've got a good draw coming through, which is good. So we only play Bellpost Hill and Werribee once, and we play
Werribee, East
Geelong. East Geelong. We play Werribee twice. As well as Bannockburn.
And looking at your team, each week we've sort of noticed Kelsey White has been one of the prominent shooters out at Inverleigh. And she was only in juniors a couple of years ago. And last week, 1 quarter as a shooter. What's going on? Obviously, I know you've got experience there now.
Jess and Kelsey are very similar in in players, and Jess just brings a little bit more experience to the side, and that combination with her and Katie, I think just works a little bit more. That's all it is. That's all it comes down to. And I just don't want to put players on the court for rotation. I want to actually start settling a side coming into the second half of the season.
Is she getting frustrated with it, or are you not sure?
No, Kelsey's really good. She's a hard worker. She come on the court and played against Werribee last week, and showed me that she can go out there and do it. But no, I don't think so. She's probably disappointed. I'd be surprised if she wasn't. But it's hard. It's a hard one, and I've got the same in my centre court and my defence, just like any other team.
And I think that's probably a good thing to be at this point in the season, the depth and you've always had a good young club, but having some depth and versatility. Kelsey will work her way. She's a great player and a really terrific club girl.
You've got to remember too, Katie Garner's only still under 17, so I've got Chloe Reardon that's still under 17. So, them girls are up and down. Sometimes they go out in the court and they're just not with it. So then I need that rotation.
So you're coaching under 17s as well, and you have done a lot with juniors, and that's probably the majority of work that you've done. Second year coaching the A grade?
Second year coaching the A grade, and third year under 17s.
And B grade this year, Mandy's back?
Yeah, Mandy's back.
Do you train together as a group?
Yeah, A and B train together, and we work really hard, and we push the A grade push those B grade players, and
And are the 17s training separate?
No, 17s train with A and B as well.
That's terrific.
And we try and push those girls, because we try and push the under 17s through the levels to be ready for it.
So how many sort of under 17s are playing up in the senior teams?
I think there might be 5, and there's 2 maybe under 15s.
Wow.
And that's to Inverleigh's credit. It's been such a strong club culture around developing their juniors. And that's fantastic to see it still happening. And with
good.
Mandy being back as well, it's terrific.
No, it is great. It's great for the club to have her back as well.
So she sort of doesn't have anything to do with you with A grade. She's just taking the B grade.
No, just taking the B grade.
Yep.
She's committed to grammar, so
Okay. But bringing a lot of experience back.
Yeah, heaps of experience.
And it's great. So, majority of the girls in the A grade team are local girls. Are there any of the Red West girls local to the Inverleigh area, or
no, none at all? And I think the only one that's local is Kelsey White.
Right.
The rest come from in town.
So people are travelling out there, because I know that a lot of the local clubs do struggle to. And I think Bannockburn's a really good example. The majority of their team is made up of local girls in the A grade. So really interesting that's happening, but good, because otherwise it would make it hard for you guys. Do you think there's anywhere that you need to recruit again, like looking whether there's any?
I think every team needs to look forward to recruit, don't you, to better the sides that are in that top 5.
But no real weakness that you're sort of seeing compared to some of the other teams that you're thinking, right, we'll need to keep an eye out for that, or just keeping an eye out for everything in general?
Just keeping an eye out for everything in general, across the board.
Absolutely.
You're strong and fit, and that's a real asset.
We are fit. That's one thing that we really put a lot of emphasis on is being fit, and hopefully we can run away with it in the last half of the season.
Absolutely. Well, you're sitting pretty strong right now, and I think it'll be interesting when you come up against Hill and East Geelong, because I think they're 2 of the benchmarks for the competition, and I think it'll be interesting to see how you hold up. And all you can do is improve.
That's all we can do.
That's right. So we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much
for the rest of the season. But I think you'll most probably be there in the finals at the end of the year.
Hope so. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
No, thank you.
And we'll be back after the break.
Raiders from all around Geelong, I'm here to tell you how football is strong.